Hi, welcome, and I hope you're doing well. Here, I'll be doing reset back to factory settings using the recovery mode, and this is the iMac M1, and the year model of this is 2021. Alright, so let's begin. The first thing you need to do is to press and hold the power button. For all the M1 to boot into a recovery mode, you need to press and hold the power button. And for the Intel older version, you can press the power button and release. Use your keyboard, press and hold the Command R. So the Command R doesn't work on the M1 computer. All the M1 chipset, you have to press and hold the power button until you see that startup loading screen. Now when you get to the startup loading screen here, you click on Options, Continue. And it'll bring you to the Mac OS recovery mode. First thing I like to do is to go to this utility, Continue. And I go to the top here that says View, Show All Devices. Here you'll be seeing that the first internal build is the Apple SSD drive, which is the 256 gigabytes. They only rounded up to 251. So what you want to do is to click Erase, and this, when you click Erase, this will erase the entire hard drive, meaning that all your data, pictures, program, documents, anything that is in there is going to be wiped clean. So for my case, I'm going to resell this iMac computer, and I do not want my data to be out there, so I like to wipe everything clean so that the new owner, when they purchase the computer, they can have a new setup for themselves. So this is the whole purpose for me for not backing up the computer, and I'll be doing a clean reset back to factory settings. So here it says name. I just name it as Macintosh hard drive. You can name it anything you like. I'll stick it as how Apple named themselves, which is Macintosh hard drive. I'll just go ahead and do that. And here is an error warning message that's telling you erase Mac. When you click erase, everything, all the data is going to be gone. Alright, so that's what I want. I want to erase and restart. Alright, so once that thing is restarted, it brings you back into this activate Mac. Select Wi-Fi network from the bar. Alright, so we're going to click on the top right corner. Go ahead and select your home Wi-Fi. I'll be connecting to my Wi-Fi right now. Put in the Wi-Fi password and hit join. Alright, so it says your Mac is activated. Exit to recovery utilities. Once you click exit, go ahead and click Reinstall Mac OS and click continue. Continue again. Agree to terms and conditions. Agree. And we'll be selecting this hard drive here. It says Untitled. That's fine. And click continue. I'm not sure why it says about 3 hours remaining to reinstall the OS. It should be a lot faster than 3 hours. I would think maybe about 20 minutes the most, but I'm not 100% sure. So let's just wait. Right now it says 1 hour and 21 minutes, but then the bar is already halfway through it. So I don't think this number is correct. It's just a rough estimate. But I think I run it on the MacBook Pro, which is the Intel, not the M1. The MacBook Pro Intel. It took about 25 minutes or so for the entire process to finish. So this should be a lot faster, but we'll see what is the result. I'm not going to pause the video, and I'm not going to fast forward or anything to edit the video. I'll be just leaving as is. I want you to able to see my entire process without any editing. At least you get the feeling of how long it's going to take, and what sort of step that I have, that I need to do to get this process going, and I'll explain to you. So I'll leave the screen like this, and I'll come back and forth and take a look at the screen and walk you through the process, the remaining process. If you want to fast forward at this time, you can. I guess there's nothing much to do by just waiting for the bar to load up, but other than that, I'll come back and continue with the video. Alright, the bar, it looks like it's almost done, but it still says 52 minutes remaining. So I think the time is not right. I can just ignore that estimated time. So far the video is about 13 minutes and I think it's still going. So more likely I think we are halfway through the process. Like I said earlier, the MacBook Pro that I did, it took me about like 28 minutes, around that much time. So we are halfway through there. Alright, it looks like the computer is going to do a few reboots by itself. When the screen is black like this, just do not get panicked. The computer is still powered and is doing its cycles, restart a couple times, doing its own updates and whatnot. So do not get panicked, do not turn off the computer, just hang tight and yeah, you'll be fine. Just stay in there. Alright, so the iMac just restarted, and right now it's going through that process of setting up. So just leave it as is, you don't have to press any key. I think that was the second reboot, so you can just leave it there hanging. You're almost done. Alright, there you go. So just very simple, a lot of waiting, and now you get to the setup screen, and you can just go ahead and follow along the setup process, and that should be it. So the computer is ready to go. It's already all wiped and clean. There's no information, strictly brand new out the box, and it is ready to set it up and get going. Alright, thanks for watching, and until next time, take care now. Bye.